Hey there, friends. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. This is Ayesha at Youngspapercreations, and I invite you to support me on my junk journals for you. I sell handmade journals, and I like to preface all the time this little line by saying, Your life, our life, our lives, our lives are worth journaling, right? And we know that when you're planning your life or when you have thoughts, you have to write them down. Why? Because ideas, our thoughts, our imaginations, we want to write them down because they carry a shelf life, right? And we know that the world bombards us with all manner of distractions. So when you've got amazing ideas, a thought that just springs to your mind, you were watching something, you were reading something, and you're like, hey, I could use that. That's a good thought, right? So junk journals for you, that's my Etsy store. I sell handmade journals. And if you're a gentleman, then you can get it for your sister, your beloved, your wife, your girl, your special person, your daughter. But if you're female, then you're gonna love these journals because I like to say, girlified. They are they're unique. It's not the type of journals that you're accustomed to seeing in the stores. They're handmade, they've got vintage and unique, beautiful, aesthetically pleasing uh, environment. They're just housed in with surrounded by embellishments and such, and you will love them. If you love paper, if you love to write, if you love seeing pretty things, and who doesn't, uh, most women do, not all, most women, then you're gonna enjoy these handmade journals. So I invite you to support me in my journals because I love making them. I actually end up blessing a lot of people because I don't have the platform to actually sell them as much as I would like to. But I am also blessed because creating these journals happens to be very therapeutic. This is why I also have a business where, you know, the whole premise is getting ladies together where they can do this, where they can build the journals for themselves, or I send them packages where they can do it themselves. And that's trypaperplay.com. Trypaperplay.com. All right. So enough about that. Today, what I want to come on and talk about is if you happen to be living in the GTA, if you happen to be living in Ontario and you're a 7-day Adventist, or maybe you're just a Christian in general, then I invite you to please consider attending the Philadelphia program on the 10th of this month. That's just a few days away. The 10th, it's Saturday evening, and they're going to be having speed dating. Now, I've heard of speed dating over the years, but I've never gone to one, right? Um, I don't know. I know a little bit of what it entails, but I've never had the experience. And I never thought I'd have the experience, but now I find myself, not in a relationship, and it's close to home. It is a Christian opportunity. My years of hearing about these speed dating, it's for the generic, the public, but this is Christians. It's a Christian environment. Ideally, the men would be Christian, or at least open to having, the opportunity to get to know a Christian lady. And so to me, that's very unique, and it's something that I'd like to know a little bit more of. And so if you are a gentleman out there, please consider going. It's not, you would be helping ladies because even if it's just to be friends with someone, I know it's, you know, unfortunately for ladies in the Christian faith, the men have access to ladies of all denominations and like everything, right? But the ladies within the church, unfortunately, for a number of reasons probably unknown to us ourselves, unless we really get to the bottom of this, we don't seem to have access to the men as such. So I don't know. it's not even my home church, but it's something so unique and special, and it's something that we don't always have access to. So at least just to go out and support your sisters, you know, I think it would be so amazing. And unfortunately, perhaps, who knows, maybe it's the cost, because it's $15. And marketing wise, it is said that when a price is not very high, people don't value it. And so that would be a big mistake. Big mistake. So in the future, maybe it is important that we do raise the price, because you would have the opportunity to meet a fabulous, hopefully a fabulous lady. And so, yes, I am speaking to the men, even though ladies might be watching this. And ladies, if you're there and you're watching this, um, majority of you will be ladies. So please, your brothers, your cousins, your dad, the age, the gaps, the groups in which they've organized this is going up to the age of 60, which for me, I think it's a little bit unfortunate, because love comes in all age range. And so what happens to the 65-year-old, right? The 61, the 62, the 70-year-old person, So this is unfortunate, but we're not going to talk about that. Just go out, enjoy yourself. And I'm sure if you show up there and you pay your fee, they're not going to turn you away. You have to pay though before you go. As far as we are right now, I'm told you have to pay before the actual day, because they would not be taking individuals at the door. But just sign up. Give us an opportunity to maybe even dialogue there, and you can give us some ideas as to what it is that we're not doing. What can we do to improve on this whole dynamics? To have an event where we needed, I think they're needing 30 men and 30 ladies combined from all the different groups, to be able to not have that, to not have the men coming out in such a way where we could say, oh, there's no more space, it's all booked up. You mean to tell me that in the whole of Toronto, Ontario, people with access to come to this, it's difficult? Something is wrong. So is it something to do with Adventism? Ladies, is it something that we're not doing? What can we do? Let's start to talk about this. Ladies, if you've got male family members and friends, and they're able to tell you, put it in the comment below so that maybe we can do something about it. These ladies, I know they're working so hard. I visited the church numerous times, helped with the seniors department and such, but they're working hard. I know, because I know a number of the ladies, and we need to do better. There's something that we're missing. We're missing something. So this is the Philadelphia, the SDA Church, the Seventh-day Adventist Philadelphia Church. It's located at Shepherd and Morningside, and I will be putting the link below. Check it out. Tell your friends, and just go and have fun. Tell your friends. Tell them to have to go to sign up. $15. And ladies, I believe there's a caveat under there, because if you are successful in inviting a male friend, cousin, whoever, then you will get $5 off. And this comes with an opportunity to have dinner as well. So it's going to be hopefully a wonderful time, but we have to think positively. We have to go out with the intention to have fun. So I don't know what else to say, but I think it's a wonderful opportunity that they're providing. I hope to be there. I spoke to Siobhan, one of the ladies doing the planning. She said that they will be going ahead with it regardless, and I think that's the way to go. We cannot let the fact that there's a lack of sufficient interest have us not have something like this. So come out. Use the contact information below. You just have to answer a few questions, provide us your name, your age range, and the information is there for you to make your payment. And we will see you there on the 10th of February, just a few days away, because today is the 8th. God bless and keep you, and let's have fun. We need to support these single ministries. And listen, let's do what's right. Let's seek godly relationships. We have sufficient concerns out there. You know, the Christian home is so much in need of a strong Christian community. So please take care. This is Ayesha. Trypaperplay.com. Uh, trypaperplay.com. I felt as if I said that a little bit too quickly. And my Etsy, which I would love for you to support, is Junk Journals for You. Junk Journals for You. If you go on there and just take a look at some of the books that I have there, the journals, you will see just they've got some photos and such where you'd be able to see snippets of what's actually inside of the journals. And what can I say? Thank you for listening. Take care. Bye bye.